Got a nice little fireplace, some more barrels over here. There's Heron Brog over there. We'll talk to him in a minute. Ooh, 8 orens. Yeah, now we're talking. Check out what's in here. Another barrel. Not anything crazy. Come on, cupboard. Give me something good. Nope. Apparently just beers in the cupboard.
Who does he think he is?
I think I'm a witcher. I don't think we're gonna find anything crazy down here. Wow, that's a lot of random alcohol in that one barrel. Nothing else down here. Lame.
That bastard called me a thief.
Probably because you are a thief. Not a very good one either. I've seen much better thieves than you in my time. I'm one of them. I just robbed you blind and you didn't even notice. Alright, what do we got in here? Got a laundry basket. I'll take that shawl. Yeah, nothing really helpful so far. Please, old chest, give me something. I don't want that something. I'll take the whetstone, but again, I am not really going to lug the dagger around as soon as I find... Hey, look, the torch! Bye-bye, dagger. Speak of the flaming devil over here. Yeah, that dagger, if I could go sell at someone who was nearby, then I would totally take it and go sell it, but unfortunately I can't do such a thing. Wow, there's a lot of random clotheslines here. Seems a little close together and very, very close to the ground. Alright, Stallkeeper, I'm gonna come up here and see if you might like to buy anything. I don't think you will.
Shoot, fly.
I'm not a fly. Yeah, I'm not. Trust me. No, she won't buy anything that I want her to buy, unfortunately. She will buy things, but just not what I want her to buy. Okay, well, let's head back down here. Go find Mr. Brog. I may go into that cave. I do have a blizzard potion on me. I don't know that that is particularly wise. We don't have any kind of extra spells right now. And I don't think the Ard is going to necessarily be our saving grace. Is there another... Yeah, there is another door. It's Heron's house here. Did Heron disappear into here? He did. What's in your cupboard? Well, a few things, but nothing very interesting. How about the wardrobe? Ooh, a book. Against Non-Humans. Not what I was looking for, but you have just let me know that you're probably a bit of a racist. Fantastic. It's by Anonymous. It was then that the elven wise men called the sages gathered in the dungeons beneath Reinhold Castle. The eldest of them said, "The day and the hour have come. We are here to discuss the fall of humans. We will avenge the death of Laura Doran." Laura Doran ep she is what it should say, but that's not there. We will shed their blood and drown the world in chaos. We will hide in the forests for 500 years while the chosen live in human cities and become their neighbors. Everyone knows their place in the plan, whether elf, dwarf, gnome, sorcerer, or Nilfgaardian. Whoever betrays us is doomed. We will call ourselves superiors because we have no lords over us, and we spit on gods. Then all swore an oath, and each drank the blood of an innocent child from a golden chalice to seal their obedience to the plan. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. So we gained some glossary entries on quite a few different things there with that. That is some serious bullshit. Let's read about the Scoia'tael first. The Scoia'tael are a group of elven and dwarven rebels fighting against the discrimination of non-humans. They are divided into commando groups or independent squads. Their protest against racism quickly turned to violence. Scoia'tael rob merchant caravans, plunder and burn villages, and kill. Instead of finding a peaceful solution, humans send troops to find them. Scoia'tael means squirrel in Elven, and the name probably comes from the rebels' habit of attaching squirrel tails to their clothing. Check out dwarves here. Dwarves are one of the elder races. They were once a dominant race, along with the elves, but now their sole enclave is Mahakam, a mountain city rich in metal and mineral deposits. Of all the elder races, the dwarves have assimilated best, and many now live in human cities. They run businesses and are often wealthy, although they meet with disdain and distrust, just like witchers. During the war with Nilfgaard, dwarves made a name for themselves as mercenaries, although many of them fought in Scoia'tael commando units against the northern kingdoms. Elves. After gnomes, elves are the eldest race on the continent. They created a magnificent civilization, and the greatest human cities, like Vizima and Oxenfurt, were built upon elven ruins. Elves also have a special affinity for magic, although their magic is different from that of humans. Elves are long-lived, yet the reproductive period of their lives ends quite early, and moreover, they reproduce much more slowly than humans. This is why they were defeated, the reason why they lost their preeminence in the world. Today, only 2 enclaves of the race remain. The Blue Mountains, where the elves suffer privation and are dying out, and Doblathana, the Valley of the Flowers, which is ruled by the sorceress Enid Anglena. The Valley of the Flowers is a dependency of Nilfgaard. Gnomes. Gnomes are secretive and mysterious. Most of them live in Mahakam and are allied with the dwarves. They seldom interact with humans. Gnomes are talented craftsmen, miners, and inventors. Their technology is superior to that of humans, and gnome weapons can be equaled by no others. They are considered the eldest race on the continent. I believe that is probably all we got out of that. I don't think, well, okay, we did get a quest here for a game of dice. I got my hands on a box of dice. It looks like dwarven handiwork. Is there a story to it? I need to find someone who can tell me more about these dice. Zoltan probably can, honestly. Buried memories. I promised Mikkel that I'd kill the ghouls that have made the crypt their lair. I must kill the ghouls in the crypt. And that is about it for that. We've got some more information on characters here. Zoltan Shive here. I helped a dwarf being attacked by racists. He recognized me as an old friend of his. The dwarf's name is Zoltan Shive. He claims to have witnessed my death years ago in Rivia. Zoltan seems reasonable and pragmatic. He takes the world with a grain of salt and sees irony in most things. Just like other non-humans, he also seems vexed by the racist atmosphere in Temeria. So, yeah, this death that they're talking about actually is something that occurs in the books, and is also a reason for this forgetfulness that Geralt is experiencing right now. It really does play a role in the stories. Unfortunately, it's kind of left floating in the air what really happens afterward, but it is very interesting. So this is vaguely after, but also vaguely happening during, so it's weird. It's weird what's going on here. Anyways, Mikkel. Mikkel is widely respected because he has become a city guard, and that's quite a career for someone from the outskirts. He seems lazy and lecherous. He cares little about the problems of the outskirts and tends only to be, only tends to his own interests. By day, Mikkel stands guard at the gate of Vizima. Let's see, do we have anyone else? We do have Abigail up here. A witch named Abigail lives in a village in the outskirts. Though the villagers buy herbs and potions from her, she also faces much hostility. We've got a location for the crypt now. There's an old crypt in the outskirts, and it has not been used for a long time. People are afraid to enter it because of the monsters that dwell there. And unfortunately, we still don't know about ghouls. Yeah, that's about it with that. Before we talk to Heron, I'll actually be right back in just a minute. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Well, that was much longer than a minute to go talk to Heron. Somehow he moved over here when I reloaded the save, but I had people working on the electrical in here, and yeah, somehow my volume got bumped around when they were working on the electrical. I feel like they just did that on purpose to be jerks, but you know. It's what it is. Anyway, let's talk to Heron here. I think my audio is pretty much back where it was. Pain in my ass.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman.
You are?
Haran Brog, merchant and middleman, at your service. What brings you here, Witcher?
What do you have to offer?
The Reverend sent you, I presume?
Of course he did.
Of course.
Why don't I believe you?
Don't worry, I got a ring, which will probably convince you. Look at my finger. Sniff it. It's beautiful.
The eternal fire, a gift from the Reverend, I presume.
Yeah, the Reverend sent me and thinks that you need a witcher.
The Reverend sent me. He thinks you need a witcher.
I do. The dead emerge from the river at night. A ghastly cold blows from the water, making my flesh crawl. Help me. I'll spare no expense.
Well, I'll help for information on Salamandra, and, you know, just throw in 100 orens my way for expenses, because I like money. Shiny things, coins, all in my purse, right now. Where's your treasures?
I'll help in exchange for information about Salamandra, and throw in 100 orens for my expenses.
I heard you were looking for Salamandra, but if so, you're looking for trouble. It's no matter to me. You have a deal. These damned undead are my concern. They scare customers off and destroy my crates. And this is a valuable shipment for a special client.
So I guess Geralt immediately knows, just based on what's being said here, that these are going to be drowners. So where would I find the drowners? Probably by the coast.
Where would I find these drowners?
Where? At the river's edge. They creep out of the water after dusk.
I see.
Witcher!
So listen, I found these strange dice, and it looks kind of like dwarven handiwork.
Listen, I found these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork.
Not here. You want to get both of us in trouble?
You're no saint. Afraid of a box? You have so much contraband in stock.
Survival instinct. I'd rather lay low. The Reverend detests this game.
So you know what it is?
I didn't say that. They're obviously not of human make and stink of the devilry. Best ask among the dwarves. They must know something.
Thanks for that, at least.
It's something. So I gotta kill some drowners that are haunting the riverbank, and there's probably going to be something out there quest-wise based on the hunter that we spoke to earlier. Not to mention the fact that we're going to get something for the contract, which is good. All right, Heron, there was some more that I wanted to talk to you about.
The eternal fire. A gift from the Reverend, I presume.
Sure. So what do you sell?
What do you sell?
Anything, really, but in these hard times, I have a rather limited selection.
Show me.
The custom is always right.
All right, let's see what you got. Ooh, he's got weaponry, which means I can sell him this torch. It also means that I can sell him the torch that's in his own house, and torches do sell for 40. Very nice. I certainly like that. The rusty sword actually sells for 20. That's not bad. I'm surprised that sells for that much. All right, so he's got some flint, some whetstones, goose fat, saltpeter, Tamarian rye, alcohol, Stamelford's dust, which is a high-quality base for bombs. Got a grindstone, some bear fat, Zeracanian mix, which is a top-quality base for bombs too. He also has blue meteorite here, which is a plus 10 chance of pain. It's a piece of blue meteorite that can be used by a smith to forge a sword. You need 3 pieces of meteorite to reforge a sword. So there's very specific things that you can make with these, depending on which pieces you actually pull together to make a sword. I don't remember if blue is one that I want, so I'll have to look into that and see if I really want to pursue that or not. I know there's some really good things that we can make, but I do not know that blue is what I want. We can always come back and get the blue later. I am, however, going to sell him his own torch right now.
The eternal.
All right, so we have to unfortunately go through a little bit of a conversation just to sell him stuff. But with the fact that he's so close, I can go and clean out the various items in town that I wanted to go sell, and just come over to him with those items. It's a pretty easy way of doing things. Looks like it's almost nighttime, so we might have some of the drowners coming out pretty soon here. Anyway, I think we have basically gone to all of these huts. I don't know if there's one that I might have missed somewhere. Especially because it's been a hot minute since I've been looking at this game. I will go into each of these places because there's probably at least some items that I would have picked up if I had the ability to do so. And going through these places should be a quick process, especially if there's nothing in here except for thugs and brawlers. Too bad I can't can't start like a fist fight or something and get some extra coin from it. Oh well. This place is locked. Okay, so that's his house. I do not need a fireplace. Let's see what we got in here. Any weapons to sell, maybe? No? Doesn't look like it. I'll head downstairs, see if there's anything. Nada. Okay. Thought there was at least one more weapon in one of these places. I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong.